I love all these shows that are out and coming at Big Pharma's neck because we had common side effects that showed when a dude wants to get this miracle mushroom that can solve anything and any illness out and the difficulties of that. Now we have Lazarus, which shows us what happens when a drug hits the market, changes everything, and then somebody decides, you know what, let me just mess everything up. The premise of the show is this dude, Dr. Skinner, he created this drug called Hapna. Hapna was a cure-all wonder drug. It changed everything. But the thing is, Dr. Skinner then dropped off the face of the earth. He reappears 3 years later and he sees all the ill effects that the drug had upon being introduced to the world. Folks popping it like painkillers. He's like, man, that wasn't supposed to happen. And he's seeing that this drug now kind of circumvented death, and without death, then what's the meaning of life, really? We see how humans reacted without fear of death now. Exhausting more resources, more wars. The drug was supposed to change the world for the better, but it didn't do that. So now Dr. Skinner's reappeared and saying, hey, let me tell y'all something. I gave y'all this miracle drug to fix everything, and y'all messed it up. So, let me tell you something that was in the fine print that y'all ain't read. This drug has a 3.5-year lifespan. The first wave of people that took that drug, y'all about to die. And then you'll see the next wave of people die in a few months as well. This is a wild announcement. This is broadcasting on every TV, every platform, everywhere across the world. He then tells them, I got the cure. If you can find me, I'll drop it. And maybe you can convince me that the human race is meant to live on. Or whatever. I don't know. Deuces. We see this team being tasked with finding him and the people being collected for that team. What's interesting to me was the recall from the pharmaceutical companies that were putting out Hapna. We see the drug being taken off the shelves, the stock going down on it, folks outside rioting. And I really like this tape because it makes me think of common side effects where Marshall wanted to get this blue angel mushroom that could cure anything out to the world, to heal the world, right? Now we're seeing this drug that was out in the world, healing the world, and the damage that it did, and then it being taken away. Whereas capitalism and greed was stopping Marshall and common side effects, here in Lazarus, it's not capitalism and greed stopping, but Dr. Skinner's own moral compass and his vision of the world and society. And you gotta wonder, did he always feel this way? Because who makes a drug with a hidden trap in it? Who does that? And dude's a genius, won a Nobel Prize like 3 times over. So the government trying to cook up a cure, even if they were able to do it, it would probably be at the tail end of the month, and you're still gonna lose that wave of folks. So I really like this approach with this drug and trying to find this dude who's just basically doing a world-class game of hide and seek, and we're seeing the team assemble to track him down and get this cure. But my question is okay, you get him, you can't really force him to give the cure, or maybe he has to make the cure, but he did say, maybe you can convince me to, hand it over. I want to see how this dude is convinced, and it's so wild to see one dude holding so much power and basically holding the world hostage. But I mean, it's not that wild because we've seen the 1% do that as well. So Lazarus, I'm all in. I just did the first episode and I'm hooked. I'm like, okay, I need to see where this goes.